Are we live, y'all? Let me just check real quick. Okay, seems like we're live. Okay. We're live. Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and you guys can watch this afterwards. Cause I gotta get to my internship. So, hey guys, what's going on? Stevan Sires of SC Reports. It's great to see you guys here. So, we're talking about game 2. First game, let's quickly go over that because I didn't get a chance to review that game. I've been really busy lately. So the first game, Cleveland won. It was 105 to 116, but you would think that it was really close at some point when no, not really. First quarter, the Cavs just killed us 30 to 18. Then we went on a big run. We went down by 2. Kyle Lowry is playing excellent, something that is very, very good. But the Cavs just made another run to close that and go up in by 17 by half. Then they had another big third quarter. LeBron James sipping a beer, for crying out loud. He was so relaxed. And they kind of just rolled with this one. Fourth quarter, 31 to 20 Toronto, but too little, too late. And apparently there are reports that possibly Norman Powell and Jakob Poeltl will enter the starting lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see if that happens. So he would be coming in for he'd be coming in for DeMarre Carroll and Jonas Valanciunas. So those are the two people that they would be replacing in the starting lineup. I want to know what you guys possibly think about that. So overall, there was some good things the Raptors did, but overall we know that they didn't do so well in a game of runs, and Cleveland's going to beat you if it's a game of runs. If it's DeMar DeRozan, Serge Ibaka, and Kyle Lowry versus LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, they're going to lose. So it can't just be that. But like I said, Serge Ibaka, very, very good game. He hit some big-time threes. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 0 blocks. But again, he needs to be a little bit more forceful. DeMarre Carroll, only 1 of 1, only took 1 3. So he needs to start firing away because Cleveland really killed us with that 3 ball, especially early. I believe they had 9 going into the halftime. And that is something that cannot happen if you are Toronto. Now, going over to Kyle Lowry, like I said, really good game from him. 7 of 13 from the floor, 20 points, 11 assists. That's what we need from Kyle Lowry. You know, he's not played excellent as of late. He's been just treading good. That's the type of numbers that we need from him. Now we need the rest of the team to follow. DeMar DeRozan, 7 to 16, 19 points. He's going to definitely play a lot better. He averaged 27 against Cleveland in the regular season, so he has no problem scoring against Cleveland. And, you know, those were the 3 guys that really led the way. Like, PJ Tucker was the next highest scorer. And, like, no offense to him, but that should not happen. He had 13 and 11. Really, really good game from him. So I'm hoping that he continues that. And that's a plus that we got some offense out of him. The rebound numbers are great. He's trying to dog LeBron James as much as he can. Him and DeMar Carroll have to do better. Patrick Patterson, 1 of 7. That's something that can't happen. Patrick Patterson has to be locked in. We need either Valanciunas, Carroll, or Patterson to be locked in for us to have a chance to get Cleveland. It's not going to be done with Toronto's 3 versus Cleveland's big 3. It just, we all know how skewed that is in Cleveland's advantage. And we saw the very easy 3-pointers that Cleveland had in that first game. So have to lock down Cleveland and shut off that 3-point arc for them. Now, speaking of threes, Cleveland ended up with 14 threes on the night. Like I said, 9 in the first half. Can't have that happen. They went to the line 29 times, and they didn't miss a lot, 24 out of 29. We're going to look at some numbers here. Kevin Love, 18 points, 5 of 13, 3 of 6 from 3. Again, decent numbers from him. LeBron James, 35 and 10. And that's the numbers that you expect out of a LeBron James. You go to Kyrie Irving, 24 and 10 as well. Career high from Kyrie Irving, 7 of 16. So nobody's really, trying extremely hard. Nobody was forced out of their comfort zone. Tristan Thompson, 3 of 8. That's kind of the worst. But again, he had 14 rebounds and 11 points. He did his job, and J.R. Smith was only 2 of 4, and he hit 2 threes. You go to the bench, you look at the contributions there, nobody in double digits. That's a good sign. But again, it's the 3 ball that really killed Toronto. If you can withstand that and you limit that, I feel like Toronto's in a lot better position to beat Cleveland. And you look at Kyle Korver, he had 2 threes. Channing Frye had 1. Iman Shumpert got 1. Kyrie Irving got 3. J.R. Smith got 2. Kevin Love had 3. LeBron James had 2. So, very even in terms of 3 from this team. You got to lock that down. It's very, very important. Now, going into game 2, what's going to be very vital for Toronto is obviously defense. Now, you're not going to stop guys like LeBron James. You're not going to stop guys like Kyrie Irving. However, you can limit guys like Kevin Love. You can stop guys like Kyle Korver and J.R. Smith. Those guys are kind of the energy boost of this team. If Kyle Korver gets going from 3-pointer, it's very dangerous to say that Toronto can win. If Kevin Love gets going, now you have all 3 of them, of their big 3 playing well. You can't stop Kyrie Irving. He has just great handles and poor guys, right? Poor Norman Powell. LeBron James, we don't need to talk about why we can't stop LeBron James. Nobody can stop LeBron James. So I feel like going into this game, they should really focus in on other people and kind of let LeBron do his thing. Make him work. Make PJ Tucker go out there and do his best. Make him shoot under 50%. Make him shoot under 45%. And you've done your job. Don't look at the numbers because he's always going to get his numbers at the end of the day. Toronto's not going to shut down LeBron James. Kyrie Irving is not going to get shut down. We could possibly cut off that 3-point shot of his, but he's still going to get 12 or 18 from his driving ability and his handles ability. So, it's important that Toronto doesn't look at their numbers, but make them work for their numbers. Again, I still think Toronto is so much more deeper than Cleveland, but again, that's just my thoughts. I do think Toronto is much more deeper. The way that they lost, they shouldn't lose like that. They're a lot better team than, I think we give Toronto credit for, or the mainstream media gives them credit for. But it's just, again, in big moments, they shrink, right? Those errors that they made with the Bucks, they made them here, and they paid for it because they couldn't come back after making those errors, because Cleveland acts like a veteran team, and they play very, very comfortable, and they play very well in certain situations. Now, again, Cleveland is not a great defensive team, so Toronto has all the time in the world, especially if it's a game of runs. I'm going to take Toronto because they're so much more deeper when, they just have more people. But the problem is the inconsistency of Patrick Patterson, DeMarre Carroll. Those guys have to get going from the 3-point line. Jonas Valanciunas has to be a factor. And again, in the regular season, he averaged 10 and 10 against this team. So he knows how to get to his spots. He knows how to rebound. He knows how to be effective. I expect Jonas Valanciunas to play better. But again, against a mobile Fry, you can't really keep him in because he's not that quick. So guys, I want to know your thoughts if anybody's here. If not, I'm just going to end the video here. I'm going to let this upload, and I will talk to you either tonight or tomorrow morning about this, because I gotta go. I gotta go get ready for internship. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Gonna look to the live chat real quick. Nobody's there. No questions. I'm gonna let that run for like 1 second to see if anybody's got questions or like you guys are feeling what I'm saying. Nope. Nothing. Alright guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching the stream. If anybody came out, it looks like one person is watching. Haven't said anything, but you know what, dude? It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Listen to me. Those prediction videos, I know I'm really behind. I'm going to catch back up with those stuff. I'm probably going to have to wait for the conference finals because, again, Boston, Washington, they're already in game 2. Spurs and Houston, they're going on tonight, but I'm going to be busy at my internship, so I'm not going to get home till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So we'll talk then, and I'll see you soon. Peace.